Welcome back. You're watching Morning Live. It's now 10 minutes to 7 o'clock on this Wednesday. Now this weekend, the 20th to the 22nd, the 6th number 43 Trelawney Park KwaMaGogo annual legacy event will take place in Swaziland. This is the preservation of the story of a woman who during the struggle would take the risk and house activists based in or passing through Swaziland on the run from the apartheid machinery. Here to tell us about it is Lucky Masilela. He's a spokesperson of the number 43 Trelawney Park KwaMaGogo annual legacy event. Welcome to Morning Live. What a name of the event.
Thanks, Helen. Thanks.
Take us back to the story of what actually happened, because it's a significant thing that happened in KwaMaGogo.
Yeah. Thanks again and good morning to your listeners. Number 43 actually is a story of a safe house in Swaziland. And the safe house in Swaziland harbored your ANC and PAC operations, and both as they were leaving the country to get military training and on their way back to engage in the armed struggle. So this house was unique in the sense that there was this woman with 9 children and suddenly was in the epicenter of the struggle. The children, some of them were ANC and one of them was PAC, but still they were able to have this unity and the unity of the organizations around KwaMaGogo. Magogo, the name was coined after a while, after hosting all this number of activists coming to the country, to the house, to the family, and extended the spirit, opened the house, allowed people into a family, and the house number 43 came into the fore, you know. And it became this house that was not only harboring, but it was targeted for the operations. A lot of people were arrested, and there were good times, there were beautiful moments. It was also a house where a lot of the operations were launched and planned from, like your Church Street blast, you know, where the Fort Tracker Monument blast, your Sasol, you know, some of those were planned, celebrated, and you know, and all around it, you know. So this is the beauty about number 43, you know, the family.
And it's these stories about the safe houses that played such a significant role that need to be remembered, and the impact of them actually reflected upon.
So true, because, you know, number 43 Trelawney Park was a safe house and was not the only safe house. But it has its unique offerings amongst all the safe houses in Swaziland. So distinct, and we always encourage other people in Swaziland who had safe houses, who extended, who opened their houses, to talk about their experiences, to talk how they contributed to the liberation of South Africa. We cannot lay claim as individuals or the Masilela family, but we are saying, tell us more about our story. Now, when we talk 20 years of democracy, these are the kind of stories we need to tell, reflecting back and going forth.
What does the Legacy Project seek to achieve? I imagine, you know, just keeping these stories and preserving these stories is one of the things that you guys are hoping to do.
Yeah. The number 43 legacy, out of the experiences, out of our mothers, you know, the spirit of selflessness that we eventually coined the term Magogoism, we came up with the Legacy Project, which ideally is to create debates. We need to debate. It's to open the house, to rewrite our history properly and correctly, and also to celebrate. Now, in doing this, we then came up with events. For example, the event of honoring people who have made a difference to our struggle. And that event would be around a political debate, or what we could coin a political lecture, around dinner. That's a gala dinner that happens on a Saturday. But over the years, this has changed. If I can tell you what we'll be doing this year, you know, the difference, you know, in the 6 years, we've seen significant growth from a 1-day event on Saturday to a 3-day event. Oh, wow. Our event now starts on a Friday with golf, to ensure people can, you know, relax traveling to Swaziland. And in the evening, there's a cocktail, and then the Saturday, there's this legacy, the run, fun run, and Magogoism spirit being recognized, where blankets and food hampers are given to the needy people, which are identified by the Lutheran Church. Then in the evening, it's the lecture. Dr. Sidney Mufumadi will be our guest this year. We'll be receiving a message from our former Deputy President, Phumzile Mlambo-Ngcuka. And then this evening also we'll be honoring people who made a difference. There is this gentleman in Swaziland, Victor Fagodze, who sacrificed significantly. He lost his job, he lost his house, he lost everything for our struggle. So as a Swazi national, he really laid his life there. Then Sunday comes a new addition to the number 43 event, which is the Business Roundtable. Business Roundtable will have Bobby Godsell.
Okay.
He'll be hosting that, talking about the bottlenecks around the region and the continent, removing those economic barriers.
Very diverse activities that you guys have got, and all in the spirit of Magogoism, which I suppose also speaks to the spirit of Ubuntu and those that helped on in the struggle. Thank you very much. That is Lucky Masilela. Him and his brother Elias Masilela host the KwaMaGogo Legacy event every year to preserve the work of their mother in the fight against apartheid.